My name is David Jaffe. Welcome to the Wealth and Health Podcast, where you'll learn valuable skills and positive habits that will improve your life. This podcast originally aired as a video on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/BestStockStrategy. The Wealth and Health Podcast is brought to you by BestStockStrategy.com.
The power of I don't know, or it depends. David Jaffe with BestStockStrategy.com. You can visit BestStockStrategy.com, enter in your email address, and receive over $400 of valuable free training. In this video, we're going to discuss why saying I don't know is so valuable. Oftentimes, when my students book phone calls, they will ask me questions about scenarios that might happen in the future. So let's say the market's going to fall 15%. What will you do during that situation? And my response during some of the scenarios that they ask me are, I don't know. And the reason for this is that there are so many different factors that come into play regarding what the best way to deal with a specific situation is. For example, can you roll a position forward? Has volatility expanded from 15 to 35? Or has volatility stayed relatively constant, but the underlying stock that you had sold options on is being challenged? Additionally, is it better to roll a position, or is it better to then convert that position to a long put option and then selling in the money put option as well? Or is it better off to convert a short naked put by buying an at the money put, selling an in the money put, and then selling out of the money calls against that position? There are numerous factors that come into play, and oftentimes the answer to a specific scenario is I don't know in this moment, but I know that when I'm placed in that specific situation, I will be able to evaluate all of the factors and make the appropriate decision. So it's really hard to place yourself in a hypothetical example and then give advice, because you don't know all the factors that are going to come into play in that specific trading environment. However, as long as you're confident and you sharpen up the tools in your toolbox, then you know that you will be able to respond accordingly. However, people oftentimes want objective answers, and they are very uncomfortable making flexible decisions when there's a little bit of uncertainty in that situation. But remember, and this might be the most important point of the video, the market is an aggregate of human behavior, and human behavior is oftentimes not rational. So for you as a trader to always want objective absolutes, in my opinion, that might be a recipe to lose money. You have to be comfortable with uncertainty, and you have to be comfortable knowing that you are not going to know everything and that there are some things that are outside your control. Market prices are not objective absolutes, so why would you demand objective absolutes? Remember, as a retail trader, we are not market makers. The reason why Goldman Sachs is able to make money almost every single day is that they match up the bid and the ask, and they take a riskless profit by trading hundreds of thousands and millions of shares. As retail traders, the best thing that you can do is sell out of the money options, because that will build in a large safety net that will provide you with a high probability of profit, and that which will also protect you from a lot of the uncertainty that is in the future. So I know that this video might not make me look really good, because as a quote unquote trading guru, I'm supposed to have all the answers. But what I can tell you is that the more I trade, the more comfortable I become with saying, I don't know. And one of the most important aspects that you're going to gain from experience is you're going to become comfortable with uncertainty, and you're going to become more flexible with your trading. And this is one of the primary reasons why I sell options that are so far out of the money. Because by selling options that are so far out of the money, I acknowledge that there is a tremendous amount of uncertainty that is inherent in the future. And as a result, by giving me a large safety net, I am protecting myself from all of this uncertainty while also building in a large amount of flexibility. Because if I sell a put option, it doesn't matter to me whether the stock goes up, stays the same, or even goes down. As long as it doesn't challenge my strike price, then I will make money. If I sell a call option, it doesn't matter if the stock goes down, stays the same, or even goes up. As long as it doesn't challenge my call option, then I will make money. So by selling relatively far out of the money options, I am acknowledging that I cannot tell the future, but at the same time, I am putting the odds in my favor and not trying to tell the future. Instead, I'm able to roll with the punches while still making money because the probability of profit is heavily in my favor. David Jaffe with BestStockStrategy.com. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below regarding your thoughts on this video and simply saying, hey, I don't know what to do in a situation that might happen in the future because I have to survey all of the factors that are going to be present in that specific scenario. And by simply giving me a certain situation, there is not enough information for me to tell you exactly what the best way to handle that trade is going to be. And as a result, the best answer, in my opinion, is just to simply say, I don't know, while also being comfortable with uncertainty, but also having confidence that if I am placed in a difficult situation and in a difficult trading environment, that I will be able to make the right decision.
Visit BestStockStrategy.com and submit your email address to receive valuable free training. Please give this podcast a positive rating and review. If you have any questions, visit BestStockStrategy.com and send me a message.